Hello and welcome to Kelly's Anesthesia Tips. Today I get to knock another one off of my list. Now, I don't do a lot on MIPS anymore because most anesthesia practices are now reporting this through registries or through a qualified clinical data registry. But I still like to make sure that everyone knows when there are some deadlines coming up. So this was on my list, and I'm going to knock it off and say this helps me reach my goal of doing at least one YouTube a month too. This has been a busy month, and I'm keeping up with education. If you're on those DH anesthesia and pain management, this is the pain management meetings this week. Pam Stouffer has one set for tomorrow through that anesthesia coding and billing Facebook. They overlap, so I'm not going to be able to do both of them. But, you know, you guys keep meeting and getting together and discussing things that we all need help with. All right, so here's one. The MIPS has data on your physicians that is unique to them based on their provider information. And I'm going to make it short, sweet, and just give you these links to go to. But here we have the Care Compare for doctors and clinicians. I'm pretty sure they do these for the CRNAs as well. So it will say they do the Quality Payment Program, or QPP. This is the open period where you get to go look at this information before it is ever published on the provider data catalog or available to patients for review. So I'll give you these links and then just show you a little bit of this, because I'm not going to do a PowerPoint on it when somebody has a PowerPoint on it that knows a lot more about this than I do. So I will share that resource with you as well. So first, just to know, your open enrollment started it's not really an enrollment. It's just the ability to go in and check your data. So that's open. It has been open as of November the 13th. You have to go to their QPP website, but I've already hyperlinked here. So you sign in. Your physician or maybe administrator has to do this aspect of it, because you've got to have the user ID and the password to get in. If you can't remember what they are, or if you had a change in personnel or who's helping handle this, you can get this reset. If you've never registered for this, there's a place to do that as well. Now, I said I'm going to hop over and also show you that several people have already done like an education session on this. This was for the 2022 performance period. And you may remember that there's a look back for a couple of years when you're looking at the quality metrics, because they have to measure them, report them, review the data, and then they post it. So you have a span of time in between those. So just to kind of thumb down these, this is a CMS education. They are doing their best to keep up, I'm going to say, with all of these changes too. But here you'll find information. I will post the hyperlinks. I like to end with my standard: be kind to one another, generous with your knowledge. We all depend on each other to help us in the anesthesia coding and billing. And I don't mean to leave pain management out all the time. I'm listening to the pain management stuff this week, as I said, on the Decision Health. It's on my website. I always hyperlink those as well. I like to say I speak pain management. I'm just not as fluent as I used to be. I really do focus most of my concentration on Kelly's anesthesia tips. So those of you who know me know I'll speak it, but I prefer to leave it to the experts. Thank you all. If I do not get to post before the end of the year, I'm going to try to. But if I don't, you guys have a wonderful year. This one flew by again. Thank you all. And if you have any, I've got a list of stuff over here, but if there's anything in particular that you want me to do a YouTube on, just shoot me some ideas or leave a note in the comments.